Welcome to your fast complete quick guide for making authentic Mongolian beef. Stay tuned until the end of the video for the one-page recipe to bring together everything you need to create a restaurant quality dish in just 20 minutes total, 15 minutes of prep and 5 minutes of actual cooking. It serves 4 people generously and pairs perfectly with steamed white rice. Understanding your ingredients. Let's start with what you'll need. The recipe is divided into 3 simple groups. For the beef, you'll need 1 pound of flank steak, which is the ideal cut for this dish because of its rich flavor and tender texture when sliced correctly. You'll also need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to coat the beef. This creates a light, velvety coating that helps the sauce cling beautifully. Finally, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil for the high heat cooking. For the sauce, this is where the magic happens. You'll combine 1/2 cup of soy sauce, the savory base, 1/2 cup of water, to balance the intensity, and 1/2 cup of brown sugar, for that signature sweet savory flavor. Add 1 teaspoon of minced fresh ginger and 3 cloves of minced garlic. These aromatics are what make the dish smell incredible and taste authentic. Additional elements: 4 green onions cut into 2-inch pieces provide freshness, color, and a mild onion flavor that balances the rich sauce. You'll also need 1 additional teaspoon of oil specifically for cooking the aromatics. The preparation phase. Before you turn on the heat, there are 3 critical prep steps that set you up for success. Step 1. Slice the beef. This is perhaps the most important technique in the entire recipe. Take your flank steak and place it in the freezer for 15 minutes. This firms it up just enough to make slicing much easier. When you remove it, you'll slice it thin against the grain. Against the grain means cutting perpendicular to the muscle fibers you see running through the meat. This shortens those fibers, making each bite incredibly tender instead of chewy. Aim for slices about 1/4 inch thick. Step 2. Coat with cornstarch. Place your sliced beef in a bowl and sprinkle the 2 tablespoons of cornstarch over it. Using your hands or tongs, toss everything together until every piece of beef has a light, even coating. This coating will protect the beef during high heat cooking and create that signature velvety texture when it meets the sauce. Step 3. Mix your sauce. In a separate bowl, combine the soy sauce, water, brown sugar, minced ginger, and minced garlic. Stir well until the brown sugar is completely dissolved. Set this aside where you can easily reach it once cooking starts. Everything moves fast. The cooking sequence. Now comes the exciting part. The actual cooking takes only 5 minutes from start to finish. 1. Heat the wok. Place your wok over high heat and let it get smoking hot. This takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Add your 2 tablespoons of oil and swirl it around to coat the bottom and sides. The oil should shimmer and you might see a whisper of smoke. That's perfect. This extreme heat is what separates restaurant quality stir-fry from home cooking. To sear the beef, add your cornstarch coated beef to the wok, spreading it out in a single layer. Here's the key: resist the urge to stir it immediately. Let it sit undisturbed for a full minute. You'll hear it sizzle and see the edges start to brown. After 1 minute, flip the pieces and let them sear for another minute on the other side. The beef should develop a beautiful golden brown crust while staying tender inside. If your wok is crowded, cook in 2 batches. Overcrowding causes steaming instead of searing. 3. Add aromatics. Now add your minced ginger and garlic directly to the wok. The moment they hit the hot surface, your kitchen will fill with an incredible aroma. Stir fry for just 30 seconds. This brief time is perfect. Any longer and they might burn and turn bitter, any shorter and they won't release their full flavor. Keep everything moving during these 30 seconds. 4. Pour in the sauce. Grab your prepared sauce bowl and pour it all over the beef. You'll hear an immediate sizzle and see steam rising. Using your spatula or wok spoon, toss everything together quickly, making sure every piece of beef gets coated in that glossy sauce. The high heat will cause the sauce to bubble vigorously. That's exactly what you want. 5. Add green onions. Toss in your green onion pieces and continue stirring and tossing for about 1 minute. During this time, watch the transformation. The sauce will reduce and thicken, changing from thin and watery to thick and glossy. It should cling to the beef beautifully. The green onions will soften slightly but retain their bright color and fresh crunch. 6. Serve immediately. The moment your sauce is thick and glossy, it's done. Remove the wok from heat and transfer everything to a serving plate over steamed rice. Mongolian beef is best enjoyed immediately while it's hot and the sauce is at its peak consistency. Thanks in watching. Here is one-page recipe guide that includes all the essential information, ingredients, preparation steps, cooking instructions, and key tips, all in a single, easy-to-follow visual format.